Baby, baby, hello, hello, hello. On the right microphone. Yes. Just didn't pick me up for a second. The fuck? The fuck? Baby, Happy New Year's, everyone. Happy New Year's. Happy. Gotta put that back on. I hope everyone's having a great New Year's. I can't believe it's the end of the year. That's crazy. That's crazy. Man, I'd like to say this year went like really quickly, but it didn't start going quickly until I'd say August. I feel like August is when it started going like extremely quickly. The rest of the year was just like really slow. May went really quickly though, but that's because I was overseas. I was like, I tried to shove so much into 2 weeks. I was like, I could do this. No, I couldn't. No, I couldn't. Went too quickly, way too quickly. If my voice sounds dead, I have been recording stuff for you guys for next year. I'm recording a bunch of shit. So my voice is kind of it'll be okay. My voice can survive. My voice can do it. It's all good. We can push through. We can push through. But yeah, for the last day of the year, I think my plans are I'll play milk outside of a bag of milk. And I'll play Genosha, and I'll most likely be playing Mimesis again. Although, whether I play Mimesis in English or Japanese, I'm not too sure. I have really enjoyed playing it in Japanese, but my JP friends get on so late. So late at night. Stuck playing like 3 a.m. Which is not great for my sleep schedule. No. That's actually really bad for my sleep schedule. I'm waking up at like midday a bit. So I'm not sure whether I'll play Mimesis in English or Japanese today. I guess it really just depends like who's online. It really depends on that. Let's not pretend that sleep schedule is sacred. I know, it's just like recently I've been waking up at like 2 to 3 p.m. and I've been going to bed at like. Last night I went to bed at 5 a.m. I went to bed at 5 and I was like, ah. And then I woke up at 12. And then from 12 I had a coffee, I had 2 energy drinks, and I started recording the song covers. All the song covers are mainly recorded. I've recorded 3 out of 5. I've recorded the 3 English song covers. I haven't recorded the 2 Japanese song covers. Although I'm kind of thinking of adding a 3rd Japanese song. I'm not too sure yet. Sleep schedule has to change. I wake up at 5 a.m. every day. Ah! So where the fuck is my chat? Where is it? Should be here. Not a new room. Whatever, I'll just make a new chat. I'll just make a new one. Hey, it should have chat already, the fuck? That's so odd. I know I've used background multiple times in the past. If Lenny can come to table. Chat. And go there. There we go. I have chat again, the fuck? I don't know why I was gone. But yeah, my sleep schedule needs to change. If I've got my like normal work routine, I don't wake up till like 9 or 10. But if I've got like a really early shift, then I have to wake up like 7. So I need to fix my sleep schedule. It's just my JP friends are up so late. They're up so late because we're like 2 hours behind. But Yuzu is so fucking funny. The end of last stream, I'd say like the last 40 minutes was such fucking chaos. I don't know who I don't know who the other 2 Japanese guys were, but they were so scared of me and they were like, I think like the direct translations were, oh my god, it's a scary dominant woman. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I'm sorry. I don't want to die. Hey, hey, I don't want to die. I'm real. Please don't kill me. Oh, scary woman. It was so funny for like the last 2 hours-ish. These guys were just like horrified of me, and I'm like, oh, but I'm just a cute girl. And they're like, uh, uh just sure, 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 yeah, we'll go with that. Very funny. I've never I've never had that atmosphere around me before. All I did was I was like beating the shit out of Yuzu because Yuzu kept killing me or hitting me with the fly squatter. I don't think I was being that scary. I don't know. I've got no clue. But it was so fun and I just like didn't want to go to bed. It was too fun. But once it hit like 3:45, I was like, okay. I'll give up for now. I'll give up for now. Crazy. I think I was live for like 7 or 8 hours. Man. I don't think today is gonna be like that. I think I'm gonna split today up. Oh my god, Rickroll. Yeah. Rickroll in the top corner. Hello, hello. Hi Beats, hi Branch. But yeah, I think I'll split today up. I think I'll do a bit of milk outside of a bag of milk outside of milk. I think I'll do that for a few hours. And then I'll do Ganesha for like an hour or two. And then after that, I'll end stream. I'll go eat, I'll go drink, I'll rehydrate, I'll do everything I need to do because it's 6 p.m. and I still haven't eaten all day. And then I will come back and we'll play Mimesis in either English or Japanese. I'm not sure. Really depends if you do and that are on at like a decent time. Fucking eat shithead. I've had 2 I had 2 energy drinks and a coffee. That's good. I need to eat. There's no food. There's no food here that I like. I've looked. I can have like there's like cookies. But we've got like the bad noodles. And I don't want to eat those bad noodles. They're like the really shitty ones, the oily ones. I don't like them. No, not good. Bad so bad. Wait, what did I have for dinner? I think I had KFC for dinner. Is that all I had yesterday? No, I had KFC and I made soba noodles from scratch yesterday. They were really good. Made cold soba. A girl here is gonna order KFC again. I'm tempted, but I'm worried. Like, if I go to click order, they're gonna be like, oh no, it's New Year's. No one to deliver. Every time we talk, you've just said KFC. KFC is my natural food source. I hate chicken. I refuse to eat any other chicken, but KFC nuggets, god damn. God damn, they're good. Something even if you don't like anything you have. Then I'll get a tummy ache. I don't want a tummy ache. But yeah, I think I'll either take a break between games today and then I'll go get food from there and then come back. Or I'll play 2 games today, end stream, go eat, and then come back to streaming. KFC, just OG recipe? No, I only eat the chicken nuggets from KFC. I eat the chicken nuggets and potato and gravy. But because I live on a farm, I don't like eating chicken because like we've got chickens at the moment and they've only ever been like egg chickens. Nothing crazy. But I used to really love these chickens and I nurtured them from babies. And then one day the rooster tries to attack the dog and the dog didn't like that. So it was either my birthday morning or Christmas morning. It was one of the two. The dog beheaded all the chickens, like ripped the heads off and just left the bodies everywhere outside. And I walked outside and there's like 7 decapitated chickens lining down the mountain. And I'm like, I can never eat chicken again. Therefore, I can only eat chicken if it doesn't taste like chicken. Just the nuggets? Holy fuck, do they even come with a drawing book? They do come with a drawing book and crayons sometimes, if they remember to put them in. Sometimes. Sometimes. I never use them. I chuck them out. I can't stand the feeling of crayons. They feel icky. I don't like oily feelings. But yeah, after that, I'm like, I can only eat chicken if it doesn't taste like chicken. And in my mind, chicken nuggets from like KFC and McDonald's are very much not chicken with how much they've been fucked around. And shrimp, had to behead them for work, and yeah, I can't bring myself to eat them. I don't like shrimp just because they look at you when you eat them. But I can eat like crabs and bugs and that's fine. But what was it? It wasn't shrimp, it was... Is it shrimp? No, yabbies. I was out yabby hunting with my dad once, and we're using the pump. He's like, oh yeah, grab me one of the big yabbies from the bucket. And I put my hand in, and the yabby rips my fingernail off completely. I was like 4 or 5. I was probably older than that. I don't know how old I was. They ripped my whole fingernail off, and now I'm scared of yabbies. Horrified of yabbies. If you have yabbies, I'm not gonna go anywhere near. But I haven't yabby hunted. Yeah, I think I was around that age. I don't know how old I was, but I never went yabby hunting again. I don't even know why we were hunting yabbies. Because I get seasick so easily, so it definitely wasn't because I went on a boat. I can go on canoes fine. Just can't go on boats. Man, the world's crazy. I am feeling a bit hungry though. Fuck all to do in Dubbo area where I lived. It's Dubbo. Have I been to Dubbo? I think I might have been to Dubbo. I have no clue. I don't know where I go. I don't know where. There's only one place in Australia I refuse to ever go back to again. And that's Green Valley Farm. I don't even know where the fuck that is. But I refuse to ever go back there. The place was horrifying. It was like this place where you could stay in a cabin. We stayed for like 5 days. We never had electricity, and we didn't have fucking internet. We had nothing. The toilets wouldn't flush. And the whole thing is that they've got fucked up animals. So they had like live sheep in that with like 7 legs. They had like 2-headed cows. They had all this weird disabled shit. And then they had like this big storage shed of either taxidermied or like in liquid jar fucked animals, or like dead kittens with like 7 legs. It was horrifying. It was horrifying, and it stunk so bad. And then a emu tried to mate with my dad. I think I've got that on video. I like chased my dad around with the mating dance, and my dad grabbed this random cat that was like walking around, held it up to the emu, and the cat meowed, and the emu went fucking running. I refuse to ever go back there. Closer to where you're at than where I currently am, so I don't know, maybe. Yeah, there's a chance. There's a chance I've gone for it to get to conventions. Yeah, Green Valley Farm was terrifying. The horse kicked my dad, ex's dad in the nuts. Ooh. I've had so many horses like step on my feet, and once I like almost... I've never completely fell off a horse. Every time I've fallen off a horse, I like end up on the side of the horse. I like grab the horse and wrap my arms and legs around it on the side, and it's just like carrying me side on. I've never completely fallen off. I miss horse riding. I've got like 6 horses in my back paddock, but I don't think any of them are rideable because I think they're all rescues. They're not mine, they're my dad's friends. Never done it. Horse riding is fun. Bareback is really fun, but if you're a girl, bareback kinda hurts. It hurts my pussy. I don't think it would hurt your balls, but it hurts my pussy, bareback. But it is fun. Very fun. I just don't like putting the bit in the mouth. The bit in the mouth feels disgusting. I know they can't bite my fingers when I'm putting it in, but they're like drooling and it's wet, and you've gotta like touch the back of their tongue so they open their mouth really wide, and then you shove a piece of metal in there. Horrifying. That's why I stopped horse riding, because I was like, I cannot do this anymore. This is disgusting. So not it. Never again. Ew. Then I stopped. Yeah, I stopped. I think this dog's like... I think my dog is fighting a wild dog outside. I got no clue. I've gotten pain from riding a bike. Pretty sure horse riding is equally as bad, if not worse. I can't ride a bike, but I can ride a motorbike. don't know why I can do one, not the other. But yeah, I can eat. I can ride a motorbike, but I can't ride a bike. I don't know. I guess I'm just built different. I guess I'm just too cool. We'll never know. Crazy. I want this over here instead. Oh no, not there. Where do I want this? I feel like that goes well. That looks good. I'll leave it there. This background suits so well. You're definitely built with bad instructions. I am an IKEA desk. I'll have you know, I am an IKEA desk. I came without the instructions. I'm pretty sure that would be very accurate. I don't think I don't think you could even make instructions for me. I fucking can't. No way in hell I can. IKEA desk with instructions in Swahili. I got no clue what that is, so I'm assuming it's an Indian language. I'm wondering if I downloaded this game that I wanted to play today. I think I did. But my thing has become so cluttered that I can't see the fucking game. Yes. Yes, I have. Why does it look like a gaping hole? I know nothing about this game. I just know that it was like really recommended to me on Steam, like a 98% match, and it was like a visual novel type of thing. Bit racist to assume Indian, but not Eastern Africa. No, I assumed Indian because a lot of Indian languages have the I something I at the end of the languages. Indian, stuff like that. There's a few of them. I think there's like 4 languages in India which have the I something I at the end. That's why I did that. This game doesn't look like a horror game, so it should be fine. This game contains flashing images and touches on heavy topics. Take care. That should be fine. Let's go. I'm gonna have to fix the background because I know I fucked it up. Yeah. I know I fucked it up. Oh my god, that's loud. This game is loud. Trying to fix this game because it's like really loud. Holy shit. Oh my god, there's like a whole cutscene. Wait. Maybe a reboot. I didn't miss that whole cutscene. Yeah, see, a lot of them end with I. That's why I assumed. I want to see this. See it, but it's the cutscene not working. Okay, I guess you guys just can't see the cutscene. Oh, there we go. He looks fine. He looks fine. She looks like fucking Amane from Pilgrim. It won't take much time. The background with me? Okay. What do you see? Are you sure? Know what they say about assuming don't? Anyway, I assumed because, like, I used to try and learn, Hindi and then I gave up. Did it for around 2 months and I gave up. There's no way you can't convince me this is a Mane. Milk outside of a bag, milk outside of a bag, milk outside of a bag. I feel like this is gonna be very loud. I'm walking to my room, trying not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. But I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. I walk past the kitchen on my way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air looming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. That's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure of that. Really? I break into a run, dash towards the closed door. Shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers. Then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door down. If there is somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. But wait, how can I scare someone to death who's already dead? What if it actually revives them? No, I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully comprehend my thoughts when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. As expected, there was no living corpse inside. But there was a bag of milk I brought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back, but nothing happens. Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? The bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf in a store or in the table in my mom's kitchen. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from its safest place in the world and into the scary unknown. So sorry, you poor thing. Turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk towards my room through a narrow corridor. Ooh. I meet a familiar formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body, like a hungry dog. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip. That stops me from moving. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp like a blade. Again. I stare questioningly at the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't move. It's so loud. The creature squeezes its hands. Squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging. And I just keep staring in the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all the pain. I've promised so many times. Stay put. The moment it says that, its claws pierce my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin. The ring of tightly sprung sinews. But then the claw injects its venom into me. It hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers clamp over and start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide onto the floor. Just like last time. But why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell, while my veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from the pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me, kill me. Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching at my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with loud sounds. I try to imprint where every drop fell into my memory, so I could gather them all later. Need to remember. A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it again. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. Okay, I just realized. Yeah. I thought that was wrong. There we go. I finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from outside don't make me anxious at all. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I've washed my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my hand. I look at my reflection, and it shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. There was a time where last minutes before I slept were my favorite time of the day. I loved anticipating the inevitable moment when reality and the dream world would clash. woke up for that moment's sake. Lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool. Then the dreams always slowly but surely slipped away. As if someone flushed them out of my head. One after another. One after another. Until nothing was left. Now I have to sleep again. Even though I don't feel any need for it. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, really. But I never have any idea how they work separately, since I swallow them all as a bunch without even thinking. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it around between my fingers, to chew on it. I'll do anything to stall, but just a little bit more time. A smooth, protruding red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides. And to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder and the capsule pops. Sticky, bright red liquid pours out. Filthy. Filthy. Pill flies straight into the waste bin. I start rigorously washing my hands. No, there's no way I'm drinking that. Next was a flat pill of the same red blood color. There were some letters printed on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy. But it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. Oh no, I don't even want to look at it. The pill fell into the waste bin as well. Next half hour goes by in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides. Then I find a reason not to swallow it. I invent my own medication instead. I enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. But not to my mum. She'll just scold me. She's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder, who's gonna be my conversation partner? Hey? Long time no see. You know we're only supposed to meet once per day, right? I think. Is there a save option? Oh, that's horrifying. Ooh. Why does your voice sound so grim? Naturally, I've read the manual. Judging by the pictures, the overdose side effects are the usual headaches, dizziness, and exhaustion. Basically, nothing I can't handle all by myself. After all, I know how to do it. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Even slightest bit? Pretty exhausted after today. Well, I guess you are too. That's not true. to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now, right? I'll just stay silent till the medicine's effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you. At all. I'm so energetic, and I feel great. Which means I can do anything. And you? You can only watch and agonize over your own uselessness. I can imagine how angry you are right now. What made you so happy all of a sudden? Why would I be sad? I don't know what you mean. Oh god. Fiddle? Nuh-uh. I still don't understand. Whatever, unlike you, I won't forget the pathetic snotty girl for a long time. She just whines and whines all the time. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? So you're the one calling the shots now. Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last. Let's see. Yeah. Am I really that pathetic? Say something. I feel tears streaking down my cheeks, my chin, falling onto my clothes, burning holes in them. It's fast, but not unexpected. Hey, at least I tried. Go wash your face, and we'll decide what to do with you. What the fuck am I playing? In front of the mirror again. Keep staring at my reflection. Try not to get distracted by the scenery. Try not to get distracted by the sneery looks and the walls are giving me. Try not to drown their giggling. But then me in the mirror also shows a creepy smile, baring her teeth at me. Shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. It's not counting in my mind. Squared by 2 squared, a squared squared, square pyramid squared, a pyramidal structure squared cubed, a pyramidal structure squared hypercubed. I feel better. But then my head is splitting apart now. Sorry for being rude. I feel like sorry is needed. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Fine. You can keep blaming yourself, but don't overdo it. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know. Yeah, you ought to know how challenging it was. Is that why you threw away the medication? What a stupid decision, right? Whatever it was your decision. Does it even matter? Yes. Yes. Somehow I find it hard to believe. Why'd you do it? Felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true. Pain subsided for a bit at that time. Now I feel it triple in force. It hurts so bad. Drink your medicine. You know what to do. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf of my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating in my memory. Yet my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood, transparent coatings travel down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you more than the pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air and catch it with my mouth. I lie on the floor and look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear the water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking of the concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I don't really imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. I want to talk about it. No, I've had enough of talking. What do you want to do then? I just want to lie down for a bit. Even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't be today. Stay silent, please. I need to get my thoughts in order. I was trying to be helpful. Carefully extract my thoughts that are yet to be fully formed in my head and lay them out in the ceiling. Orderly rows. Now it's my chalkboard. Hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them off of my hand, annoyed, and start over. I'll do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming, like cockroaches. What the fuck? Ew. Hey cockroaches, can I make them fireflies? Yep. I didn't even have time to blink before my thoughts. They're now fireflies. Start whirling all over the ceiling in their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just that moment doesn't come. Mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling makes me start losing my patience. Then why make them fireflies in the first place? The fuck? Enough, I hate you. spring to my feet, scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job. Now start over. No way. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn. So it doesn't bother you? Did it? Yes. What do you want me to do then? No, it's up to you. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. I raise my eyes and look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. Forget about them and go to bed. You don't get it. Thinking about something, I need to finish my thoughts. Or else. Glance around the room. Many places for creatures as small as fireflies to hide there. Anywhere. Suddenly I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's already so late. I'll just go to bed now. Help me? Please tell me that you will help me. Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while lying on the floor? You should know it better than anyone else. That's the thing. I have no idea. This is... Will you tell me? What? I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. So itchy. What? My eyes are itchy. Bring milk? Wonder if I tear out my eyelashes one after another. Will my eyes stop itching? I wonder if I tear my eyelashes out one after another. All my eyelashes, one after another. I tear all my eyelashes, one after another. Done. Gather the glass. Then have a bath. Then some milk. That's death. I died and feels like, oh my god. The wrong choice somewhere. Stand in the middle of the room, my mouth agape, gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what just happened. Well, that was surely something. Tell me or not. About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough of adventures before bed. Wow, I know exactly what this game's about now, and I feel uncomfortable. I feel very uncomfortable. I see. I see. Well, this is a correct portrayal of DID. This is a very correct portrayal of DID. Wow. Thanks, Steam, for recommending this to me for months on end. Lovely. Lovely. I need to gather my thoughts quickly, and then go to bed. My thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. Guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No and no. If I make even the smallest of messes here, I'll feel really, really bad. All things should stay in their places, and that's it. Bye. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I don't and I won't. Alright then, so just need to find a bunch of junk, of tiny insects. Slide a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch. Yeah. My oh my. I have an idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. You know, those games have moments when you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. It sounds so fun. What about the things regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? That would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. And want to know what the best part is? You'll be the one doing it. Oh no. Oh yes. Stop panicking as soon as I get multiple choice situations. I just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Want that to happen? You're such a handful. Do what you want. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I was a tiny firefly? This is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey. What? Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out from under my sweater. Wowie. Wowie. Let's not do this one. That'll scare the shit out of her. I carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly searching the touch. Scorching to the touch. Put it on my shoulder. Sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it was an order, the firefly drifts up, circles around my head for a bit, and then flies into my ear, the speed of a bullet. Tickles. One down, let's look for the others. Now. Oh, I can do stuff. Okay, Right, insects enjoy pollinating the flowers and stuff like that. I guess. I get close to the flower shelf and sniff around. The leaves smell of dust and cardboard. And death. You know these plants are long dead, right? Not sure a dead plant will be able to attract any insects. Well, I kinda don't have a choice here, you know. Still, you're right, let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? Are you listening to me at all? Visual notebook pages glued to the wall of duct tape. Numbers are drawn on them. The only kind of information I can take in without trouble. Dosage and side effects? Yeah. But you know them by heart. Yeah. This is not your handwriting, is it? Of course it's not. Shaky, broken, ugly lines and numbers. It's not writing, it's more like claw marks. You have to thank your mom. Shouldn't need your advice. My screams make the pages rustle relentlessly. After a moment, a firefly appears from underneath one of them. Looking around in a business-like manner, it takes off into a business-like flight and ends up entering my business-like ear. Hey. Let's continue searching. Oh my god, her eyes. Turn my eyes towards an inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. There's a glass with a toothbrush sitting on it, a small towel hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight. My fireflies are smart and good. They'd never get in there. They know about personal hygiene. Hey, let's look elsewhere. I look at the mound of pills. It makes me feel dizzy. About it, I don't. What's wrong? Almost skipped my dose for today. How reckless, I could have died. Calm down, you've already fixed that. Yeah, because you ordered me to. Is that an accusation? Of course not, it was what saved me. That's reasonable. I heave a deep sigh and come closer. Extend my hands. Wow, it's warm. The moment those words leave my lips, one of the bottles overturns. Pills rain down from it along with them. A firefly! Hooray! After circling above my head for a couple times, it lands on my palm. Firefly rushes up my arm, and upon reaching my shoulder, crawls straight into my ear. My mind becomes a bit clearer. Oh. What is that? Oh. Okay. Get closer to the waistbin and look inside with curiosity. Pill packaging, notebook pages, and other garbage. Boring. There's nothing here. Indeed, no self-respecting firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. I look at the alarm clock. Time continues its unstoppable flow. It's so late. You tired? Bet I am. I let out a theatrical yawn and hold out my arms to the sides. 1, 2. I raise them above my head. 3, 4. Maybe a little workout will help me freshen up. Good idea. Do you remember the exercises you've been taught? I think so. Take a hesitant stance. What was it? Heels together, toes apart? Whatever, I'll go with that. Countdown 5 minutes. The clock right in front of you, though. I can't look at its hands for too long. First, I feel like they start moving in the wrong direction. And they disappear altogether. Things always get messy. Last time I saw a pair of eyes on the clock's face. And also, I used to hear voices back in the day. Pleaded for help, I think. A mess. Truly a mess. It's a mess, right? Mess. Well, are you counting down? Finally. What do you mean? I was trying to get through to you to like half an- I was trying to get through to you for like half an hour. Huh? Look at it. See the firefly? No. Let's continue searching. No. How about no, but I go this. I tilt my head backwards and almost fall over. The closet is hanging from under the ceiling. At least 300 feet off the floor. Oh shit. Are you joking? Even though it's my room, not everything here is for me to use. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care at all. Like, totally. Definitely not worried. Not even the littlest bit. Not even a smidgen of the tiniest bit. Not even for 1,000th of a percentage. That's how much I don't care. Hey, I'm not even done telling you how much I don't care. I'm ignoring you. No, you don't. Then act normal. What that is. I look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years. It's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger. It's not an item. Hear it. Why? A long and boring story. Tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it in here because I couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. Sure, I've spent my whole days in front of the screen. Gaming, drawing, engineering, calculating, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. I had amusing hobbies. I did. Before entering the web. Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living. Do you imagine? Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, okay? Wonderful. Here's the situation. Your hamster lives. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Suddenly a firefly slowly crawls out from the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it, gets on top of my palm, blinking for a while. I think it's trying to say something. See that for myself. If only I knew what. It's like a cipher. Do you want to crack it? Change my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it has to say. The firefly stops glowing for a moment. After that, and it starts glowing again, as if coming back to its senses. Sometimes it thinks about the further occurrence of actions, then flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. I doubt it. All of the compartments are locked. What if? I don't even want to know what's inside. Who knows what I'll end up imagining. Umbrella emanates from a faint sense of coolness. No wonder. It's the only thing that defends me against the thunderclouds that gather under the ceiling. Such a blessing that I could do that without my help. Still, a firefly won't hide in a place like that. It'll catch a cold and be unable to fly. Don't want to check it? Why? Sure we won't find anything there. How much is left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not easy to get out of here. I look up towards a very high place under the ceiling. I hear countless numbers of small legs marching inside the AC unit. Oh well. What happened? Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. We better look somewhere else. Why would cockroaches be up there? Have you forgotten? You're the one who told me to think of thoughts as cockroaches. Yes? They became fireflies afterwards, but cockroaches don't disappear just like that. They occupied this place. Do you understand now? Yes. What are those? Ah, those. Those are photos of my best memories. They're blank. I stare at them so intensely that I burn them with my eyes. Now they're just covering the cracks in the walls. Cracks? Forget it. Are we continuing the search or what? Hey. What's funny about that? I mentioned myself being a firefly that is looking straight into a giant fan. And I'd be so jealous. The only thing preventing it from flying into the cage and locking itself in? The cable? Like an inmate if you think about it. So sad. Huh. Let's continue searching. This is my sketchbook. Half of its pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple years. Draw that rarely? Why? Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. Can't get to the stationery store on foot. I'd have to take the bus. You even realize what kind of nightmare that could turn into. Ask her? By what? Ask who? Can you even form coherent sentences? Don't play dumb. So you want me to perform a string of actions, but you're also telling me to do one instead of another. How would I decide which action to do? You're so dyslexic. Okay. You lack empathy, is that my fault? I get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires, and the sleeping bag. Cracks in the laminate, the window's reflection. The sketchbook is lying down on the stool. From my height, it seems like the stool is missing two legs. I squat and look again. All the legs are in place. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Let's not go there. Stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried under the previous page. The way it should be. Too bad. Love to see it. See you next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh no. Shut my eyes. Distinctive sound of pages turning echoes with the headache in my head. I know what's going to happen. The rustling has stopped even though the wind is still howling from the direction. It can only mean one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look. Wait a little longer. I wait. Open your eyes. No. Okay. No way, I know you're lying. Calm down. No. Calm down. No. Fine. I open my eyes with utmost caution. My book is still open in the middle page. Drawings, nothing. Pages are still pure white. I imagine it. I don't know. Did you? You're the smart one here, you tell me. This time, don't close your eyes. Jude. I didn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Don't make me do it, I'm scared. Trust me. The rustling grows louder, the pages lift up. I almost see the outline of drawings on previous pages. Wait, everything that is in the past should stay in the past. You shouldn't convince me. That's it, I'm closing my eyes. Look. Barely visible light seeps through the pages. With every new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. Firefly. The wind immediately stops for a moment. The world sinks into the perfect silence, but only for a moment. The buzzing that has always been haunting me fills the surroundings. It doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy, you made me so scared. Firefly blinks, flies up and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. It spends some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. You okay? You're running short on time, so let's continue searching. I look down at my school bag, worn down and silly. It's almost screaming of its own uselessness. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing and turning into a sticky, mushy substance. What a cool image. I need to remember this. Totally not cool. What's inside? Nothing special, just all sorts of books. Taking out all the pens and notebooks out of there. Not interested in anything else. So go to school. Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Sure you understood. Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. Alright, what did you like? The rooms were really bright. Not like at home. Don't rush me, let me remember. The beds were soft and the food was nice. By the way, I attended all the classes. The others always skipped. They probably got told off so hard. Smile gently, absorbed in the warm memories. I graduated. Yeah. Your last day. It's a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. Told me that I'm already too old for the school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago. Tasks were way too easy. And we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner, and we went to our rooms. What happened? I don't remember. Does it even matter? Tell me about it again. Is your memory that bad? Fine. That day, Dad picked me up from school earlier, explaining that I need to grow up. It's not like I could completely grasp what he meant. Why I didn't resist, we got in the car and went home. Mum greeted us there, we had dinner together and went to our separate rooms. Satisfied? Again? Ah! They're getting the truth now. I see, I see. But I do see that this is... There we go. Oof. Dad dragged me out of the school building while I was scratching and biting. Teachers didn't interfere. The scene was ordinary for them. Who knows what the little brat had done? Then pushed me into the car and we drove in complete silence. Mum greeted us there, we had dinner together and went our separate ways. Please, let's not discuss this any further. Tell me again. Dad brought milk on our way home. Again. I hate milk so much. Mum was not home. Again. I hate Mum so much. What happened? Suddenly I feel someone's eyes on my back. Knowing that these moments should never be ignored. I turn around. There was nothing there. What happened? Everything that happened next, that led to everything that happened after what had happened. It's got an achievement being like so annoying. The fuck? I looked at my bag again, light pouring into the room through the window glints and the metal parts. There's also a shadow underneath. Real. Sadly. Whatever, I don't care anyway. I almost end up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger. But I managed to stop myself in the nick of time. Move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse, and I'll go blind. It's already happened. Countless times. I mean you'll go blind. I've spent months memorizing the location of every item in my room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You wouldn't get it. I look down and see a small insect is crawling towards me from my bag. It's barely glowing and can't even fly. Yes, this firefly is really tired. I bent down to pick it up. Fireflies start growing brightly as soon as I touch it. And it flies up. There you go. Boy, good job. After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies towards me at high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a little while and then goes silent. This one is so sad. So why? Doesn't matter. What matters is now that it's no longer alone. Let's continue. That thing, right? It's my sleeping bag. Soft and warm. Sure that no living creature would be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two inside. They'd want to dig deep into it within a couple of favorite items, close their eyes, and then... Hey! Fall asleep? Gently slap my cheeks and return to my senses. Already way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a log at this time, but right now I can't. Let's continue searching. We'll find something inside. No, my thoughts don't have a feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary. They always cause insomnia, just like tonight. Okay. Watch this. I wanna know. Is there anything? I guess I have to listen to these for a while. I can't touch anything else I've touched previously. Maybe I just have to keep listening till it does something. I'll give it like 30 seconds. It's not doing anything. Nah. Already found all the fireflies. Amazing. Yes. I've managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, I'm just gonna go back to the starting point. No changes at all. Zero sum. Happiness is always about being positive, right? Think too much. Hurts you. Sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? And go to the balcony. Breathe in some fresh air. Now those words trigger a panic attack in me. Consciously step back from the balcony. It's a good idea. Why? May sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me. Alright, stay here. Yeah. What can I do? With the silly question. Sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will end after a year or a decade. Imagining myself being outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous, like milk outside of a bag of milk. Yeah. Yeah? You have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that our time is running short. I won't take another pill. Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. The day after tomorrow. Never ever. So goodbye then. No. One more favor to ask. Really small one. That's... it out way too much today. A lot of stuff I'd want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but is it really necessary? See you tomorrow. Wouldn't be able to sleep like it's a favor. I nervously scratch my wrists, bite down on my lower lip. You're afraid to tell me? Yes. Also scared something bad will happen if I tell you. So scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Stop, I get it already. Won't leave you alone until you tell me. Willie. No, you. Crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower parts of my room is very cold. I hurry to wrap myself in the blankets. Really, electric heater is working. Warm. Sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I'll believe you. I know it was a joke. Anyway, I've washed my face, I've brushed my teeth, lied down, and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. Didn't sleep at all. Of course. It always looks sleepy in the mornings. After a week of insomnia, I started to feel weird. I started seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appear at the most unexpected of places. Bulging eyes with trembling pale pupils. It was scary, you know. Then one day, I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of the room and I couldn't move for a while. Silhouettes, letters, eyes were hanging all over me, hissing. Horrible. And well deserved, I guess. It felt like I was caught on the biggest lie in the world. Yes, it felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. But the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed there. Guess they liked this place. They always follow me in my wake, peeping at me, and I'm kind of scared of them. Can't even argue with them. But today, of course they're still listening, no? Alright. Start chaotically twirling my fingers. Enthusiasm. Forming complex shapes. Want to tell me you had a bedtime story? I'm trying so hard here. Can't get it, they'll hear you. Relax, nobody can hear. So, what do you want me to say? Be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. Incredibly easy. Talk about something without stopping. That's silly. It's not. And meaning. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just enough to realize that we'll end up wasting time. Focus on something actually important. Boring. Fine. Close your eyes. Don't get it, you're not even trying. The fuck? Wake up in a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley. Awful road. I have seen it. Finally. I hear a voice coming from the side. Turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. You're late. Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. You're not going anywhere like this. Try again. Takes a very deep breath. You're late. I stare at him confused. He stares back at me. Also confused. I'm sorry? Boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. You have a name? My name's Tresca. Give the brat an evaluating. So young, yet already coming at me with questions like that. Business. Besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's someone else here besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store, Jessica says, and strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing that. You understand that refusal is futile. Well, aren't you full of yourself? Serious. I'm not the one who decided that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? It's weird. Constantly shifting between happiness and sadness. Loudness and silence. The wacko and his name is stupid. Are we going or what? You can go, I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Jessica puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you. I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. I do like you, though. He grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way. Our trip to the store went fine. Not for the fact that Tresca was walking way faster than me. On the other hand, at times he'd stop. Abruptly. Backwards. Studying the ground underneath his feet. In the end, the trip took longer than it should. After reaching the store's door, we're greeted by a sign. Closing in 20 minutes. We had the bright idea to indicate their working hours in this way. They probably have special staff for this. Someone who runs and changes the sign every 5 minutes. Convenient. You joking? Yeah. So annoying. Much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business, I'm sorry, but I simultaneously saw Mommy and Zombie. I saw Zombie and Timothy. I read Timothy first, and then I read Zombie, and I'm like, what? The fuck? And what's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of the brat. A scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He's holding a cardboard sign that says we're closing in 15 minutes. Let's go, what are you waiting for? Oh yeah. After another round of going across the long rows of canned products, we realize that we're lost. Can't believe you don't know where they sell milk. Maybe we should ask someone for directions. Sure. Hey, wait up. Why are you at the same store? a canned store when you're buying milk? Triska lets go of my hand and walks confidently towards one of the few store customers. The person is standing with their back turned to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, can I... Can't hear neither the second part of his question nor the reply he gets. But my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place, looking at the customer straight in the eyes. I hurry towards them. Yours. The customer talks to me, speaks with disgust while wearing a scornful expression. It's yours, please get him away from me. Ugh. Yes, ma'am, I'm sorry. I grab Triska's hand and lead him away. Still looking at the customer, his mouth ajar and eyes popped. He's also shaking. We turn around in the store, the corner. Triska calms down. What's that? I got so scared, he said. What? No, not again. Suddenly Triska starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth with my hand, his face burning up and crying. You act normal. I don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Knowing other people is still wrong. Though, it's something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean. Who? Me? Jessica pushes me away and runs off. Rat. Very end of my vision, I see the store staff hanging a new sign on the door. There you are. I meet Triska at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was. Hey you, move. I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of the long queue that has formed after Triska. I squeeze through towards him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond, he looks at his feet and sniffs. Catch? The cashier towers over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. Is it yours? Yes. Just leave him home next time. The queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee. What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Jessica starts giggling all of a sudden. The fact your son is a... Here. But... Heard me. You know what? In a rage, I throw a banknote to the cashier. Much higher value than needed. Even counting all the stupid fees. I grab a bag of milk, turn around on my heels. You're leaving, Triska. Spend the whole trip back in silence. At some point we end up turning right towards a gas station. There, Triska finally breaks the silence. Do you like ice cream? No. Okay. I look at the boy's face. The light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment and then goes out. You know, he turns away from the path and walks straight towards the highway of determination. I stare at his back. Confused. You can't jump in the road. Seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Triska's eyes. And it was just a dream. Good night. And then Russian, from the looks of it, under it. Is that the end? I wonder. You're over, Andy. Got no clue how to get them though. Oh, I got an achievement where the first half was in English and then the bottom half was in Russian because it's originally a Russian game. Blah. But yeah, that was a bag of milk outside of a bag of milk outside of milk. Um, I'm gonna do what I said at the beginning of the stream, and I am gonna take a break now, and I will be back to streaming later. I'm gonna go have some food. Because, yes, I should probably do that. That would be a great idea. I know everyone in chat yelled at me earlier. So I will go order food before I get yelled at again by you all. But yeah, I'll see you guys in about an hour or two. Yeah, I'll see you guys in about an hour or two. If a lot of people are online, I will play a game in English with everyone. People are not online, I will play a game in Japanese with Yuzu. Yeah, one of the two options. Yeah. We'll see you guys in about 2-ish hours. Yes, yes, yes. I won't do combat every combat because I will be back quite soon. Bye bye.